Step out of the ring. You don't belong here. She's untrained, a nobody. This isn't a game anymore. The gym, once filled with snickers, now stood silent, holding its breath. A black woman, barefoot and serene, had just humbled the gym's reigning champion and faced scorn instead of praise. What they didn't realize, she wasn't just trained, she was a master. But the true blow landed outside the ring and what unfolded next. This is the tale of a jest that became justice. Hello, story enthusiasts. Where are you tuning in from? Share your city in the comments below. The gym reverberated with thumps, shouts, and the sharp smack of gloves against mats. On the sidelines stood Zara, calm and poised, her hair pulled back under a plain headband. She joined the martial arts club not for combat but to stay active while pulling night shifts as a hospital nurse. After every shift, she trained alone, unnoticed. Most pegged her as just another novice chasing stress relief. The gym's head trainer, a white woman named Lauren, was a black belt known more for her ego than her technique. She ruled the floor like royalty, with a clique that mirrored her every gesture. One day, Lauren caught Zara stretching quietly in a corner and grinned. "Fancy a spar, rookie?" she called, loud enough for everyone to hear. The crowd chuckled, but Zara didn't flinch. She simply rose. Unknown to them, Zara had honed her skills in silence for over 10 years. Lauren's challenge wasn't sincere. It was a jab, a spectacle for laughs. Murmurs spread. Why is she even bothering with her? She's just a nurse. Zara stepped into the ring with steady focus, a quiet anger simmering beneath her calm. She'd faced this kind of derision before, in hospitals, schools, even elevators. Being underestimated was a familiar shadow. As she entered the ring, Lauren strutted, brimming with arrogance. "I'll take it easy," she said with a smirk that held no warmth. The bell sounded. At first, Zara held back, reading Lauren's rhythm. Lauren swung lazily, assuming control. The crowd laughed at ease, but Zara's movements shifted, sharper, swifter. One block, 2 counters. Her body moved like it was born for this. Because it was. Whispers turned to gasps. Lauren's brow furrowed. "Come on," she muttered, her confidence wavering. Then Zara landed a spinning kick that grazed Lauren's shoulder. Another strike followed, precise, intentional, undeniable. The gym went quiet. Lauren stumbled back, stunned. The laughter was gone. Phones came out. The atmosphere changed. This wasn't a prank anymore, it was a lesson. And Zara hadn't even broken a sweat. But the drama didn't end in the ring, because Lauren's next move ignited something uglier. Humiliated, Lauren tossed her gloves down and snapped, "This isn't legit. You're not even a member." Her face twisted with fury, and then came the bite. "I bet you watched some YouTube tutorials and thought you were hot stuff." Zara stood still, not from shock but restraint. The room tensed. Those words weren't about the fight. They were about erasure, dismissal, racism veiled in mockery. Lauren stormed toward the gym's owner, a man who knew Zara well. "Kick her out," she demanded. But the owner raised a hand. "That's Zara Cole, 6-time national champion, certified instructor, and yes, a full member." Lauren's jaw dropped. The room exploded, not with cheers but with silence. In that moment, everyone saw they'd witnessed something greater than a spar. Dear viewers, if you're loving this story, hit that like button. Lauren left the gym that night, her ego battered. But the deeper wound came from wielding prejudice and being undone by truth. Zara didn't boast. She didn't have to. Her presence, skill, and grace spoke louder. That night, messages poured in from young women, especially black women, who saw the video and felt a spark. She'd walked in as a nurse training after hours and left as an icon, a quiet warrior who turned shame into triumph. But this wasn't just about martial arts. It was about how black excellence is often misread as boldness until it silences the room. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more inspiring stories and new videos.